Hi folks, Joblot Comics here, looking at an old classic issue of X-Men today. It's issue 130, notable because it's the first appearance of Dazzler. There we go, infused with all the moralities of the disco epidemic that was sweeping across the world at the time. Even look at the logo is done with the lights, and what a great cover. I don't know what the X-Men are doing here. They seem to be blinded by Dazzler's light. Look at those shoes. Good lord. Any road up, this is 1980, and you'll recognise the creative team right away from this because there we go, Claremont and Byrne in Austin, and it's just a brilliant era for X-Men comics here in 1980, and it just seemed that this comic was just growing from strength to strength to strength, which is all down to Claremont and his writing, and a host of great artists who also worked in the title. We have the usual subplots and supporting characters. Yeah, we can see here we're getting the Hellfire Club swinging into full operation. You've got Emma Frost, and you've got, oh my gosh, it was just all happening. And here's another great indication of the time that this comic was out in. It was funny because X-Men had been floundering so badly, going after the Lee stuff, and then there was a bit of a renaissance when Neil Adams was on doing some art chores, and yeah, it was okay, but eventually the comic just lapsed into insignificance, and people seem to forget that X-Men became a reprint title as it just regurgitated its own past, just until the time, oh la la, until the time when they could get a creative team on board who revised the whole franchise, created all the new characters, including Dazzler here, and she is there, and then built this powerhouse that would go on to become one of Marvel's biggest properties ever, and still continues to hold great nostalgia and longing for this time. The new X-Men stuff did try and find its way. I kind of didn't keep up with it. I know Jonathan Hickman had tried to do a similar type of thing by creating a new mythos for the X-Men. Don't know how well that went down after he left. We got what they seem to call the Krakoa era, but I didn't keep up with it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm old and jaded, but what I would do suggest is, if you're a fan of the X-Men, go and get these old books. They are expensive, so get trade paperbacks of them, and catch up on what your favourite mutants were doing way back in the 80s under Chris Claremont's helm. Let's have a look at that cover again, because it is fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, feel free to subscribe and leave in the comments what your favourite era of X-Men was, and I'll see you on the next one.